Now, Namaskara Bangalore, Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Ram, Har Mahadev. It's a beautiful month of Savan going on right now. A very auspicious time to hold this kind of a Satvik Vegan festival. Now, my topic is nature cure, nature care, with centered around children and kids. Before I begin, let me engage you all and ask you a few questions. Don't feel shy, don't feel awkward. How many of you are presently vegan in whatever capacity, 100%, 90%, 80%? Okay, I get it. And how many of you are vegetarians aspiring to be vegans, pre-vegans? Okay, wonderful. How many of you are here to explore this world of vegetarianism and veganism and decide later? It's okay to be honest. So my namaskara was to all of you. As Shankar ji said, I would love if the room is full of non-vegans, because we want you to be here and hear our side of the stories, and it can be 10 stories, different stories. One vegan says, you don't get your nutrition from the vegan food. One vegan says, like Shweta just presented, that you can get everything from the vegan food. And the other side, and you know what, now my next question, how many of you as vegetarians in any point of your life heard that you are extreme? Why you don't eat non-veg? You should try, it's very good, you are missing on something for health or for taste or whatever. How many of you heard that? Most of you, as vegetarians. Now, as vegans, how many of you heard that you are extreme? You left egg, you have left milk also. You are extreme. You don't deserve to be living in the society. Yeah, I think most of us have experienced this. I am further extreme. In the world of vegans, people like me, Asha, Swati Dhariwal, and many of us here are further extremes who talk about something which most people don't even connect to, don't even understand. What is he talking about? Nature cure? Oh, are you saying this allopathy or Ayurveda is all some conspiracy? Theories? Vaccines? What are you talking about? We don't need any tablets, we don't need supplements, we don't need B12, we don't need D, we don't need iron, we don't need folic acid, we don't need toluene, we don't need... I can't even remember the names. Which animal in this universe does a blood checkup and sees what is he deficient in? Which animal in this world? It's only us. Only us, Homo sapiens. So, don't you think there is something majorly wrong? The way we dissect our body, the way we keep checking it and then trying to fix it with artificial solutions? All the time, popping a pill, a syrup, a drop, an injection. So, I am Divyansh Gupta. I live with my wife Soumya and my son Kairav Gupta, who is 2.5, about to be 3. And yes, this boy was born vaccine free, no doctor visits till date. No syrups, no drops, no supplementation. He hates being picked up without consent. Yeah, he has his boundaries and we respect his boundaries. Anyways, so I have my childhood stories which makes me who I am today. I have learned I was like him, who was being, by the society, by the education system, by the parents who grew up in the same society, being told to do, what not to do, to eat, to what not to eat. Mom says, this is good for you, eat this. Dad says, eat chicken, that is good for you. Mom says, don't eat chicken. Those kind of things. But having Lays, packet of Lays, chocolate, ice creams, glass of milk was all okay. Not okay, encouraged. A glass of rasna. Those kind of stuff we grew up with. Free vaccination camp. My mom took me there, lost my hair by the time I was in 12th standard. So, why am I bringing this all to you? I grew up with a lot of traumas. Now, I gave this name today. I didn't know it was all trauma. But today when I put everything together, I realized it was all small traumas. Seeing my father being taken to hospital every second month. Cancer, heart, blood pressure, diabetes at a very young age. First heart surgery at the age of 26, and we kept hearing those stories, we keep watching it as I was growing up. Why? I never knew. I was just followed, doctor ne bola hai, doctor ne bola hai, doctor ne bola hai, doctor ne bola hai. And life went by, dad passed away. For a treatment he was being given for heart, passed away because of liver and kidney failure. Then comes my life. By the time I was 30 years old, I had diabetes, cholesterol, triglycerides, inflammations, liver ailments, big paunch, 72 kgs, hair loss at a very young age, acne, pimple, uric acid, knee pains, whatnot. Okay, so diabetes. I had one fear: I should not get cancer like my father did. I should not get heart problems like my dad and my grandfather did. And I don't want to repeat the same traumas for my child. He should not be seeing his father being sick all the time. He has to thrive, not survive. Like the non-vegans say that you survive, you're not thriving. Here we are, without any supplements, without any vaccines, we are thriving. So this brings me to you on the topic of nature cure. Because there is one promise I made to my father on his deathbed: I will never be hitting a hospital. I will not be in your position. You did the best what you could for yourself and your family. I have learned my lessons. I will not repeat those mistakes. I told my family, never will I go to hospitals again. And when my son was born, I made a promise to him: no health insurance. I promise you good health. And when a father makes that promise to his son, it means it from the bottom of the heart. Not to promote any propaganda. Neither veganism, neither naturalism or nature cure or anything. By profession, I am a hotelier, just doing it to survive in this city. When I have my base, I will be out, living with the nature. But till that time, it's a part of the plan for me to be with you. Like Shankar Sirji comes once in a year. Maybe you will also see me in once in a year. So here am I to spread that message of what it takes. What it takes, the message is very long. It may not be, you will not get your answers in 15 minutes, not even an hour. But I'm here only to plant the seed. When you plant that seed, you sometimes don't even have to plant a seed in the jungle. It just gets planted. It germinates at the time when it decides it's my time to come out. When the temperature, when the environment and everything is right, it germinates. Do you ever dig the hole and take out the seed and check whether it's germinating well? No. You just perform your duties. If it's your home garden, you pour water, you put manure, you let the sun be there, let the air be there. That's it. The main factors required for the plant to thrive. You didn't have to decide that. It's decided by the Mother Nature, by the Almighty. Same as human body. No other animal does that. No other animal digs into the body to test whether they are deficient. It's only us. We are digging in. So why am I saying this? To connect to nature cure, this whole subject of nature care, you need to be connected to this beautiful, mystical world, mystical nature inside you and outside you. It's not something very difficult. Start in the city, start connecting, spending more time with the nature. Go barefoot. Go without your caps. Try to go without your shirts. Okay? Be in the water, spend more time in the water bodies, or at least around the water bodies. You are water. You have 70% water, right? It's only us who need peer-reviewed studies to prove a point. I've been in that stage where I used to debate with my fellow vegans. First, as a non-vegetarian, I used to debate with vegetarians that you need meat and you need non-veg. And then as a vegan, and then as a nature cure practitioner or as an enthusiast. So nature cure is not my profession. I don't make money from it. I have no agenda. My only agenda is one. The future generation of this Prakriti, Mother Nature, of Bhuloka, have to be healthy. Not just physically, spiritually, mentally and by energy levels. Yeah, children, that's what I'm saying. The future of this earth, which is the children. If they are healthy, you don't have to promote veganism. You don't have to talk about it. It will come to people themselves. When the perception, the receptors are open, the wisdom comes in. We can only talk about Satvik Ahara and Satvik life, and when people click, they click and they never go back. When they click holistically. So Now the question is, Divyansh, if not iodine, if not vitamin B12, if not D, if not all these supplements like protein deficiencies, which my friend Ashu has already debunked, we can go about debunking everything. I can debunk B12 for next 2 hours, I can debunk vitamin D for next 2 hours, iodine, any kind of protein, amino acids, cholesterol. It's such an in-depth subject, and you bring a non-vegetarian or an industry expert who is here to promote animal-based products, or maybe soya, or maybe B12 supplements, will bring a different peer-reviewed science. How many of you agree that you have seen two sides of science and remained in a constant state of confusion? यार इसकी सुने या उसकी सुने पता नहीं क्या सच है, right? Because we don't have that bandwidth and time anymore. We have to work for our office, for our kids, school भेजना है, lunch box बनाना है, project खत्म करना है. कौन सोचेगा इतना? थोड़ा सा YouTube influencer का सुन लिया, Instagram influencer का सुन लिया, and we remain in a constant. छोड़ो यार 2 दिन जीना है, eat whatever you want to eat, right? Man is a selfish animal. That's why I talk about health. Because if you are not selfish, you don't care about yourself, you will not care about anything else. You can't be saying I care for animals, but I love to abuse myself. No, your shit is going to reach those animals back. How can you say your shit is not going to reach them back? What you are eating is going to affect them. So please, if you care for animals, first start from inside out. Care for yourself. If radiation is bad, it's bad for you, it's bad for animals. Let's not bring in what about Rio, Divyansh, you're using mobile phone, or Divyansh, you're using this microphone. We are using it to communicate right now, to try to convince you. People like me and Asha, and we will maybe go back to our rabbit holes and disappear. But please, 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 my guru, my mentors came in different forms, all at the right times. When my son was being born, Dr. Prashanti, whom Asha works with, based in US, she's doing a great job at WellCure. When they said, oh, chickenpox doesn't happen because of a virus, I was like, I got chickenpox when I was in college and everybody else got it. Don't play that with me. Today I understand what gets you measles and chickenpox and flu and blah blah blah. Then came Dr. Arun Sharma, my second mentor, whose forefather Acharya Lakshman Sharma was the first one 100 years back to spread the wisdom on nature cure derived from Vedas. How is that one man could interpret Vedas in such a different way while others have been just memorizing the shlokas and just thinking it's just to pray to the God? Our gods are everywhere. We are the gods. What does it mean? Aham Brahmasmi. What does it mean? We have life inside us. The microbiome, there is no bad microbiome. Everything has got a purpose. The pleomorphism, the 100 lakh yonis is all about that. We just keep changing forms. We have life inside us. Those microbes form the life. Stop killing it. Stop fighting it. When you stop fighting it, you will thrive. You don't need B12 supplementation. You don't need antibiotic. Remember this. You don't need antibiotic. In Greek, anti means against, biotic means life. You need prebiotics, which is all plant-based foods. All colorful rainbow salads and fruits. Man is designed to be attracted to those foods on the trees, not the color that is added to your Fanta and Coca-Cola and pizza. Okay? So let's get attracted to the natural foods. It's a detailed subject, as I said, in constraint of time. Let me make it very simple. Vedas tell you life comes, the food of any animal, of humans, has to be derived from top to above, especially humans, because Vedas were written centered around humans. From ether, Akash Tattva, then comes the air, then comes water, Agni, which is sun, then comes water, then comes Prithvi, the Bhulok, right? All the Panch Bhutas. And food that you eat, plant-based, is made from all these 5 elements by the trees. So, when you pick the highest fruit of a tree, it is the most nourishing fruit. And you eat seasonal and local, most nourishing. Like plants, your body can thrive on all these 5 elements when you are connected to the nature and when you are in sync with the nature. If you are disconnected, absolutely no matter how healthy food you eat, you will continue to remain in a disturbed mind. Like one of my friends, first person who spoke here on the stage asked how many of you are happy. That is where I come from. In Nature Cure, there are 5. Okay, simple rule of Nature Cure. Spend time in nature with animals, with birds, with lake, with water bodies, with sun, with moon, with air, with the sky, with the earth. And you don't have to worry about anything in the world. Okay? But if you are living in urban life setup like me, you can still take out time for the nature and you will still thrive. Number 1, your hunger, this hunger will reduce and you will be thriving more on the other sources of food. So that is what you need to remember. In cities, when you start following 5 principles of Nature Cure, it will help you in this journey. What are the 5 principles? Let me quickly wrap it up. 1, positive thoughts. Your mind is the main thing. If your mind, your thoughts, your persona, if you have knots inside you, are not open, childhood traumas or whatever you call, no matter how healthy food you eat, you will remain diseased. Okay? That's very important. Positive thoughts. Positive foods. Positive foods, subtle foods. How it is defined? Same as your body constitution, same as the earth constitution. 70% water, rest solid, and pran shakti. So it has to have life inside it. Living foods. Eat food which is living. Number 3. Number 3. Ample exercise. Means ample movement. You can't have sedentary lifestyle. 4. Ample rest. Psychological, physical, and physiological. All your organs need rest. Stop eating all the 3 times a day. Most of the animals in the jungle don't eat so much. Even a tiger hunts once or twice in a week and he's satisfied. Okay? So let's reduce the consumption of this food and more of other foods, the subtle foods. Okay? Last, occupation. Whatever you do, it has to be your passion, something you love, and you have to do it to help others, something which will help you and help others, like sir is doing. When you do that, your health will come back. What is health? It is the state of life. Either you are in a higher state of health or you are at a lower state of health. Swa astha. So you decide, you want to move up or down. Disease is not your enemy. It's your friend. It will come to only help you, cure you, take you higher on the health. When you sneeze, when you cough, when you have loose motions, it's all body throwing out the toxins, the accumulated toxins. Toxins are not only physical toxins from the food and environment, but the toxins of the mind and heart also. So let's detox ourselves regularly, ongoing, change our life to a Satvik life. And I wish all the children of the future take this wisdom ahead, our ancient wisdom which our ancestors have lived for lakhs of years, and we don't have to promote veganism. Thank you. With that, Dhanyavad.
Thank you very much.